Welcome to another episode of Baby Bounce Back. This is week 44 of fitness training after having my fourth child, and I'm super excited because this is the week that I've finally met all of my weight goals. Woo! I've also included a couple extra clips of the baby because I've noticed he hasn't been featured in my last couple of weeks. He's still around, he's just quite a handful.
Funny baby.
You heard me right. I have gotten back to my pre-baby weight, and I did it all before my baby turned 1 year old. So within the first year, which is awesome. And I did it slow and steady. I had some plateaus, and then I had a lot of progress and some plateaus because life happens, and you can't always be focused 100% on weight loss. You gotta be there for yourself and for everyone else in your life too. It's healthy balance. I was surprised by my own progress this week though, because I lost 5 whole pounds in 1 week, and that is the most weight that I've lost in a single week in this entire year. I think the biggest difference about this week was my attitude. I know that last week I admitted online to all of you that I was going on a 2-week sugarless challenge to motivate me and to help me lose these last 5 pounds. I tried a sugarless challenge last month, but I didn't lose any weight, and I honestly think that the only difference was my attitude. Last month, every time I would choose not to have ice cream or whatever it was that my family was eating, I would go, boo-hoo, they get to have ice cream and I don't, and I would feel sorry for myself. I would be unhappy, and I felt very deprived in my challenge last month. But this week, as you can see in my videos, I'm even smiling during my workouts. I had made the decision not to boo-hoo about it this time. I was going to enjoy my life. My life without sugar has plenty of other blessings with it. I don't need sugar to help me feel good. And I decided to smile during my workouts to help me remember that. I will talk more about that in a minute. Until then, here's a couple minutes of my baby boy.
No, that's not for you.
Of course, he's reaching for the controller.
It's not for you. Please, he says please. Oh, where's your controller?
Speaking of video games, in case any of you gamers out there were wondering how I was doing in my Final Fantasy XIV explorations, this is my Bard. She looks fantastic. All around, a very pleasant little button pusher with several cutscenes that make it very cinematic to experience. Now back to the baby.
Here.
I am having a lot of fun with the Final Fantasy, but there are so many things, so many other things that I need to be doing.
Brush teeth. Very good. That's how you brush teeth. Oh, you gotta use the brush there. There you go.
It is still amazing to me that working out with a smile was the key. It was the solution. But after only 2 days of going sugarless and working out Monday with a smile on my face, I had already dropped 3 pounds. Which means for the rest of the week, I only had 2 pounds left to go to get at my pre-baby weight, and I made it there by Sunday morning. I want to clarify that when I say I've gone sugarless, that doesn't mean that I eat sugar-free foods. If the things are labeled sugar-free at the store, I avoid them like the plague. I do not approve of artificial sweeteners. You eat what you want, but that is not going in my body. When I want a sweet treat, I treat myself to a piece of fruit. But I honestly didn't have many problems with my attitude this time. Last month, I had all the problems. I was feeling sorry for myself. This month, I suppose it was after my week of rebelliousness, I experienced all of the consequences of my bad decisions for an entire week, and I was reaffirmed that going sugarless was a good idea. That was when I came across Dr. Berg's video entitled The Best Way to Get Off of Sugar. If you're interested in watching it for yourself, I will post a link to that video in my description box. Suffice it to say that he validated all of the decisions I made to get off sugar and smiling during my workouts. It was the perfect solution to snap me out of my bad attitude. Maybe it feels a little silly at first, but you get used to it. It puts you in a good mood without all the negative side effects of eating sugar. The other thing new I did this week was I chose to consume all of my calories within the hours of 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. If it was outside of those hours, I said, no, thank you, I'll eat tomorrow. Again, I did not feel deprived doing this to myself. I actually felt supported because it streamlined my day. I have so many other things that I need to do. I was able to eat all of my nutrition during the middle portion of the day. I've often heard doctors say that you're not supposed to eat 3 hours before you sleep anyway. What it boiled down to was just an extra portion at lunch and extra portion at dinner. And that was highly effective in getting me back to my pre-baby weight. Could I lose another 10 pounds? Yes, I could, quite easily. You can see it still sitting on my belly there. But I have officially bounced back from having my 4th child. I'm back to my pre-baby conditions. I will probably post one more video for you guys summarizing how I lost 55 pounds in 5 months. I am super happy to have made all my goals with the help of a fitness trainer and consistency. If you're interested in having me make some more fitness videos, just leave a message in the comments section and just let me know.
Remember, keep moving.